Excited to see you. Well, not see you, but have you here with me. I'm so excited to start. It is 7 a.m., so we're gonna go ahead and begin. We're gonna start with your stick on the ground, and we're gonna roll out the bottoms of your feet. So, if you're new to my style of teaching, if you're new to Mobility Flow, if you're new to AgeDEFY, then I want you to take this 7 days in very slow. I want you to learn as you go. I'm going to be offering body knowledge and movement exploration today, so you can get to know some of the movements and the sequences of AgeDEFY. But we begin a lot of times with movement therapy and mobility flow by rolling out the bottoms of our feet. So you're going to start with light to medium pressure. You will put your foot, one foot on top of the mobility stick, and it's the arch of the foot, so that space between the heel and the ball of your foot, and you're gonna just roll the stick forward and back. Roll the arch on the stick forward and back, light to medium pressure. Begin there, and we'll give a few moments for other people to join us. Hi Julie, so glad you're here. We're starting with rolling out your feet. Yay, Bree, hi, it's so good to connect to you again. This is awesome. Okay, so anyway, if you're just joining, we are starting with some movement therapy for our feet. We're doing light to medium pressure rolls on the stick with the arches of our feet. What we're doing right now is just trying to wake up our feet, ignite our fire, soften the arches, prepare our feet and our bodies for movement. Connecting the mind to the body through pressure point therapy. Do it for about 10 more seconds. Start to deepen the pressure a little. Keep going. I'm just going to turn on this light really quick. And then when you're ready, switch to the other foot. I'm going to set a timer right now, because if you know me, you know that I could teach for hours and hours and never stop. So I don't want to do that today. I want to kind of keep us on that 10 to 15 minute workout plan twice a day. So one in the morning and one in the evening. So I'm going to start the timer now. When the timer goes off, I'll know it's time for me to wrap things up. So from here, keep rolling out your other foot, light to medium pressure. And if you're just joining, just start where we are, working the arches of each foot, pressure point therapy, preparing for the body for movement and flow. Good. So today is just workout 1. We have 14 workouts in total. My hope is that you do all of them. You'll learn as you go. Day 1 is just day 1. It'll be completely different than day 7. Take your time. Don't rush mobility. Allow mobility. Take your AgeDEFY stance. The AgeDEFY stance is not too close and it's not too wide. So it's not the yoga stance where we align the hips, knees, and ankles. Instead, you want to go out just a little bit. Nice. Now from here, just bend one knee and then the other knee. Do this a few times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. The space between is called uwe. Press your toes down into the floor. Claw your toes into the ground and start to shift your body slightly forward. Feel the muscles engage to grip. They grip to hold you from falling forward. It's called work the wobble. Push down through the toes and lift your heels 1 inch off the ground. Hovering your heels. Keep the muscles in the legs tight. Keep working the big toes into the ground. If your ankles and your feet and your legs are shaking and wobbling, work the wobble. In the wobble, we become strong, right? We don't avoid the wobble. We work the wobble. We allow it. Pause. Now touch your heels to the ground, come back to a hover. Touch your heels to the ground, come back to a hover. Touch your heels to the ground, come back to a hover. Let's do it. 8, 7, use your big toes. 6, draw your belly in. 5, lift the center of your chest. 4, lengthen your collarbones. 3, stay with it. 2, hold the hover. Good. Now it's something we call releve. You press down through your big toes. You come up onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels as high as they will go, pushing the front of your ankles forward towards the screen. Draw the belly in and up. It's called zip up. Work the wobble. Your arms might be doing this. The wobble is good for you. If you fall out of it, get back into it. Just try to hold releve. Good. Lift the center of your chest. Now slow. Lower your heels to hover. Lower the heels all the way to the ground. Yes, now lift all 10 toes and activate the arches. Activate the thighs, the inner thighs, the outer thighs. Zip up, lift your chest, lengthen your collarbones. So what we're doing right now with your feet is called Pada Bandha. We're activating the energy of each foot. Good, lower the toes. Claw at the ground with your toes. Shift your body weight forward, lift your heels, hover. Now keep them hover and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hover. Press down to lift the heels as high as you can. Releve, standing on the balls of your feet. Work the wobble. Lower your heels all the way to the ground. Lift your 10 toes, Pada Bandha. Notice how your body weight shifts back. Your belly grabs, right? It engages. Your feet are active. Now find the space between. So not up and releve or Pada Bandha. Bend one knee and then the other knee. Keep doing it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, center. Uwe, the space between. Nice. Now bring your focus to your shoulders. Put your hands like this on your shoulders. Internal rotation means that the shoulders pull forward and then they draw towards one another. And as they draw towards one another, at the same time you suck your chest in. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. You suck your chest in, you suck your belly in, you round your spine, spread your shoulder blades wide, and expand through the back, the mid-back. Good. Now, from here, you're going to externally rotate the shoulders back and out so they get wide, collarbones long. The middle of your back engages and the chest starts to go forward. Spine extends and the front is stretching. Yes, internal rotation with spinal flexion. External rotation with spinal extension. You want to move your mid-spine. Internal rotation with flexion, external rotation with extension. Good. Now, just drop your arms and see if you can do the same thing. Here we go. Internal, external, internal, external. Put your mind in your body and feel your shoulder blades moving around on your back. They get wide when you flex. They go together when you extend. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Move your spine. 1. Now find the space between those two movements. Always on the search for uwe, the space between. Bring your arms out to the sides. Movement will reveal all too. That's what the AgeDEFY practice does. It tells you, are you able to hold your arms out to the sides for a long time? Are you able to do internal and external rotation in the shoulders? Does your spine move? We're going to find that out this week. Okay, put your fingers together. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift the center of your chest. Tighten the muscles in your arms as tight as you can. Now we start with shoulders, and then we move into the elbows, and then the wrists, and then the thumbs. You're going to go internal rotation. Remember, your shoulders go forward, in. Now move into the elbows. Now the wrists. Now turn the palms up, thumbs back. Now external rotation. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, thumbs. Turn the palms up. Now bring your palms together. Good. Soften your knees ever so slightly. Internally rotate the shoulders, suck the belly in. You're going to push your hands together as hard as you can. It's called an isometric level 1 strength training. Push your heel of your hands and your fingertips as hard as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your hands together. Soften. Lift the center of your chest. Lengthen your collarbones and bring your arms back to your sides. Full scapular rotations. Pull the shoulders forward and in. Internal rotation. Now lift the center of your chest. Lift the shoulders. Now externally rotate the shoulders and pull them back and put the shoulder blades down the back as you suck your chest in and start to go towards another full scapular rotation. Good. It's like cat and cow if you're used to a yoga practice, but in a totally different way. That's what the AgeDEFY way is. It's taking an old approach to some of the movements of the yoga practice and changing them up, calling it new movement, new results. move your whole upper body. Move your spine, move your shoulders. 2 more, please. Good, we're almost ready for our stick. 1 more. Now find the space between. Good, now just shake it out. Nice, okay, so now we're gonna just pick up your stick. Be careful as you pick it up off the ground, please. I'm gonna turn the music up just a little bit. We're listening to Moby. Okay, take your stance. Grab your stick, hands wide. Put the stick connected to your body. Good. Lift all 10 toes, Pada Bandha. Lift the center of your chest. Lengthen your collarbones. Lower your toes. Shift your body weight forward. Lift your heels. Releve. Work the wobble. Keep the stick and the body connected. Lower the heels. Slow. Lift all 10 toes. Come to the space between. Bring your hands in a little closer. Begin to hip hinge. Bend your knees. Now, butt up, chest down. The center of your chest when I talk chest. Now, butt back, chest forward, all 10 toes up. Notice that I didn't move the stick down my thighs. I just did those movements and my stick lowered, right? So let's do it again. Pull your butt back, your chest forward, all at the same time, moving opposites. Now feel your butt, your sit bones, these 2 bones, feel them slide up to the sky as the center of your chest slides down. All of a sudden your stick is closer to your knees, right? Do it 1 more time. Put those movement puzzle pieces together and get the stick right above your knees. Spine is long, chest is pulling forward. Now, slow, push down, slide up, zip up, stand, center of your chest. Do it again, hip hinge, butt up, chest down, butt back, chest forward. Keep your gaze forward, stretch your spine. Come up, zip up, from the pelvic floor to the navel, zip up, tighten your butt, lift your chest, lengthen your collarbones. Let's do it again, hip hinge, stretch the lower back, and then come up, engage the lower belly, lift the chest. Let's flow. 8, 7, 6, 5, touch your butt to the wall. It's not a squat, it's a hinge. 3, 2 more, 2, last one, hold. Good, take your hands wide again. Watch this shoulder. Internal rotation, external rotation. Other shoulder, internal rotation, external rotation. Keep doing it with me. 8, 7, mimic my movement. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center, internal rotation. Now bring the shoulder to your chin. Notice that I didn't move any other part of my body. Don't let the hip break. Pull the hip back. Now bring it back to center. Other shoulder, internal rotation. Now bring the shoulder to the chin. Don't move your head. Don't move your hips. Bring it back to center. Internal rotation. Shoulder to chin. Center. Internal rotation. Shoulder to chin. Don't miss a puzzle piece. You have to go 1 puzzle piece at a time in this practice. They go together. Good. Now try to flow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. My pace or slower, never faster. 1 more. Now come around and hold. Reach the stick out as far as you can into a side bend. Now from the center of your chest, lift, center. Now side bend again, reach the stick out. Now use these muscles right here. It's called a strike. You're gonna strike in. Come center, start again. Push out, lift up, side bend, strike. Come around, shoulder to chin. Push out, lift up, side bend, strike. These are called helicopters. Everything we have done to this point has prepared you for this big movement. You've learned all the puzzle pieces. Apply them. Keep your arms straight. Move your spine. Move the stick. 1 more. Pretend like you're gonna do another one, and then release center. Take a moment, shake it out. I'm gonna see how much time we have. Good, you have a couple minutes left. Perfect timing. Ready? Get into position. We switch directions. Internal rotation. Shoulder to chin. Push out. Really push out as far as you can. You're light in the other heel. Now reach up tall from the center of your chest. Side bend. From here, strike. Use your abs. Round your spine. Come around. Internal rotation. Shoulder to chin. Reach out. Reach up. Side bend and strike. Yes. Keep going. Movement exploration. Working the movement pattern. Focus on the parts that feel good. Try to create more good as you go. Create space for the movement to happen. Let's do one more together. Center. Hold. Bring your hands in closer. Adjust as you go. Hip hinge. Butt touches the wall. Chest touches the screen. Come up. Zip. Hip hinge. Stretch your lower back. Come up. Zip. Engage your abs. Hip hinge. Zip. Hip hinge. Zip. So when you hinge, you're back in your heels, all 10 toes up. When you zip, your toes go down on the ground to lift the center of your chest higher. Collarbones stay long throughout the entire movement. We have 4 more. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Come up. Take your hands wider. Reach your stick forehead height. Instead of pulling the arms back, you're gonna lift up through the line of your spine. Lift the center of your chest to the sky and allow the stick to go over your head. Good. Don't let the stick go back. Instead, keep it right above your head. Hold it with your fingertips. Lift the center of your chest. Reach higher. Shift forward into your toes. Come up, releve. Work the wobble. Continue to get taller and taller. Slow, slow release. Heels to the ground, toes up. Bring your hands in. Hip hinge, slide to the knees. Instead of just dropping the stick or bending to release the stick, you're going to bring your hands in closer. Hip hinge, slide, hips back, stick forward. Keep looking forward, butt up, chest down, butt back, chest forward. Pause here. Now, draw the navel in. Stretch your lower back. Draw your chest in. Spread your shoulder blades. Look eyes to the ground. Back weight into the heels. You're going to suck in your belly and wait for the floor to come and get your stick. So instead of dropping the stick or reaching the stick to the ground, you're going to wait for the ground to come to get it. Use your abs. Keep your knees bent. As soon as the stick and the floor meet, let it go. Let your arms be heavy. Suck in your belly. Push down through your feet. Come up slow. Lift into the center line of your chest. Scapular rotation. Find the space between. We end in an wu-wei flow. Reach your arms out and up. Breathe in. Tap the backs of your hands. Flip your palms. Push the walls away with your hands. Bring your arms down slow. Come into a scapular rotation. From here, reach your arms forward and up as you releve. Lift the center of your chest, heels high. Let's do that 2 more times. Come down, wu-wei flow. Reach out and up. Tap. Flip your palms, push the walls away. Push your arms down. Suck your belly in and your chest in. 1 scapular rotation. Reach forward and up as you releve. Lift the center of your chest. Work the wobble. Come down slow. 1 more time. Here we go. Inhale. Keep inhaling. Slow, slow exhale. Push the arms down. Suck in. Scapular rotation. Yes, forward and up, releve, pause here, work the wobble. So we end all of our classes, all of our workouts in ooh-way. It means effortless action, it means beauty in motion, it means the space between. I say it, you say it. Ooh-way. All right, you guys, thank you so much. That was a quick 15 minutes before you start your day. I hope you feel it all day long. I will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Have a good one.